Hello everyone and welcome to Nervous Nessie. Today I wanted to talk about the 10 items that you should be taking when you travel and stay in a hostel. So the first item is going to be flip-flops. Simple, plastic, rubbery flip-flops. When you stay in a hostel, you are sharing a shower with multiple people. Not at the same time, but you have to share the same shower. So they can get kind of gross, like really gross. And the last thing you want to do is contract some kind of foot funk while you are traveling. So you want to shower with flip-flops. Flip-flops can also come in handy just walking around the hostel. I have these. They're just rubber flip-flops. That way, if they get wet, I'm not really that worried about it. I just shake the water off or towel the water off. Then I have a Ziploc bag that I keep them in inside of my little shoe travel thing. But you definitely want to have flip-flops when you stay in a hostel because it's just gross. The second item that you're going to want to take with you is going to be an eye mask. If you are staying in a hostel where you're in a room with other people, then there's the possibility that someone could turn the lights on, or maybe there's not curtains that will block out the light and you're used to the blackout curtains. Then you're going to want to have some kind of an eye mask to block those lights out. This one is just an old one that I have. It has a little bit of padding, has the strap, that way it can go around. Very soft, just a simple eye mask. Item number 3, and that is going to be some noise canceling earbuds, something to block out the noise. Now these are from Vibes. And this is what they look like. Just little small earbuds that go in. The little white pieces are kind of a soft silicone that you can clean. You just pull those off. It does come with the little silicone pieces, extras in different sizes. That way you can find one that fits your ear. I will put a link to this and all of the other items other than old things like my eye mask down below. That way you can purchase these. Now keep in mind, this is not for music or anything like that. It is simply to help block out the noise. It comes in this cute little carrying case and you just drop your earbuds in there. I keep the extra things in there because otherwise I'm gonna lose them. But it's a little small carrying case, and so with the eye mask and the earbuds, you'll be able to sleep or rest peacefully without all of the lights and sounds going on around you. Now, when you go to take a shower in a hostel, some hostels will provide a towel for you, but not all of them. In the United States, the hostels I've stayed at, they have provided towels, but I know that not all of them do, and especially the international hostels, they don't. So you're gonna have to take a towel with you. And towels take up a lot of room in your luggage, and they also don't dry that great, so you need a towel that is going to be compact and is going to dry very fast. And for that, I suggest the Rain Leaf brand towels. It comes in this nice little pouch that has a handle so you can carry it to the bathroom, and you just slide the towel in there. This is kind of the standard size towel. It's about 3 feet by about 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet. Good enough for me to be able to wash off and, dry off, should I say. And it's got this microfiber material, which will help cut down on bacteria and also dry very, very fast. One cool thing about this is on the end, it does have this snap. So when you're in the hostel, you can hang your towel up to dry. But yeah, this thing is fantastic. You can purchase it on Amazon, and it comes in different sizes. They have different sizes available, and it just folds up, very compact, and simply slide it in here. On the outside, while I'm putting this in here, it says 20 by 40 inches for this one. They do have the different sizes all the way down to like a washcloth size. They do have bigger ones, but this one was plenty enough for me to dry off. Says here it is antibacterial and fast drying. But you do want some kind of little towel. I usually take this with me, even if the hostel is supposed to provide towels. I carry this anyways, just in case. Because what if you go out to a beach? Then you don't want to really take the one towel that you have in your room that is provided by the hostel, because if you lose it, then you're going to have to pay for it. So having a little towel like this is great for on the go. You can just drop it in your bag and go. It's also great for camping as well. But you do want to carry a towel of some sort with you. Speaking of showers, you are going to want to carry something to carry into the bathroom, some kind of a bathroom caddy to carry all of your bathroom products, whether you have a ton of products or just the basic necessities: toothbrush, body wash, face wash, few things. I have 2 different ones that I carry with me depending on the situation. This one by, I'm guessing, Whitenet is how you say that, or Etonet. Has this little handle, or has this strap to it that is all tangled up, but it has this adjustable strap, and it also has a handle. I kind of featured this, I believe, in my travel accessories video, so I won't go too into it, but I will show you in case you didn't watch that video. I will show you, it has a lot of different pockets, has a hook on the top to hang it up. But you want to carry some kind of a shower caddy to carry your stuff into the bathroom at the hostel. Now, as far as if you're actually in the shower, I got this. It was very, very inexpensive, off of Amazon. Has the little pockets where you can put your stuff in. Completely mesh. This thing is not gonna hold water. Some of them have, like, the back is plastic or the pockets are plastic, and water will pool in that, and the next thing you know, you're gonna have mold and mildew. But this thing is completely mesh. It'll hold a full-size bottle in the thing. Might not want to overload it because, like I said, this thing was very inexpensive. It could tear if you just really loaded this thing up. But I have this hanging in the shower with me instead of me reaching out of the shower to get things. And then once I'm done with my shower, I simply fold this down kind of like this with the hook. And in the shower, I just give it a shake, get all the water off. But you do want to have some kind of shower caddy when you're staying in a hostel. The next item that you want to carry when you're staying in a hostel is a light. Now, this could be something as simple as the flashlight on your smartphone, or you could carry some kind of a headlamp or an actual flashlight. If you wanted to go this route, this one is by Black Diamond. I love this thing. It is adjustable, so when you put it on your head, it can tilt down. It does have, I'm gonna do this straight up so that I'm not blinding you, but it does have one light here. It does have kind of a night light to it. It has a red light, which is great for if it's at night because the white light really lights up a room, but the red is not as bad. You can kind of see the red on my hand there. And then you have the regular light. It does open here and it takes 3 AAA batteries, but it lasts a long time. The strap is adjustable. I carry this whenever I go camping, but this is great for if you're in the hostel, you put it on your head, your hands are free, you can rummage around in your luggage without waking everyone up by turning on the overhead light. Then this one is Jisoo Life. This I featured in my top 5 travel gadget video. Pops open, multi-use. You can do it this way, has the fan with 2 speeds, has the USB here for an extra backup emergency battery, and then if you hold the button down, it does have the flashlight on the end there. But you want to have some kind of flashlight at the hostel. That way you're not that jerk that turns the light on in the middle of the night while you're trying to look for something. Now the next item you might not want to carry, but I carry it just in case, and that is a mirror of some sort. The reason why is because if you're sharing a bathroom with other people, they may be in the bathroom a long time and you need to use the mirror. Maybe you want to brush your teeth or something, put makeup on, something. Then having a portable mirror really comes in handy. This one I've had for years. I don't even know where I got it from, but it folds up, has the nice little thing here. It also has where it can be a stand like this, and I just keep it in my luggage. You could have a little small pocket mirror, but I like this one. It's a good size where I can really see my face if I need to without taking up too much room because it is very, very thin. I usually keep this next to like either my laptop or my tablet. That way it doesn't get damaged. The next item on this list is going to be locks. Because you're staying in a hostel with other people and your stuff is out in the open, or even if it's in a locker, you want to protect your stuff and make sure that it doesn't get stolen. Now, I have not had any problem while staying in a hostel with somebody trying to steal my stuff. I haven't felt like anyone would want all of my junk and want to steal my stuff, but I also err on the side of caution. And the way that I do that is I carry locks. And there are tons of locks out there, whether it's one of these TSA type locks. This one is by Fossmon, and it has the TSA stamp on the side of it, but it's just a little 3 combination lock. Or this one is by Brinks. This thing is, it's heavy. It is a 4 combination lock. You want to have some kind of a hefty lock. And then I also have what I call my bike lock. That is a cable that can retract. This is useful for all sorts of things that these locks don't go to. Maybe the locker, it has a longer stem, like you need a longer stem to be able to get the lock through. Then something like this is a little bit longer. But if this doesn't work, the cable lock will work. But you definitely want to have some kind of locks with you to lock up your actual bag itself. So the zippers, you want to lock those up. And then if you put it into a locker, you want to have a lock on the locker itself. So make sure you pick up plenty of locks if you're going to be staying in a hostel. The next item on the list is going to be your bedding. Now, a lot of hostels will provide sheets, linens for your bed, but not all of them do. And sometimes, even if they provide it, they can be kind of gross and you may not want to sleep on that. So I suggest picking up a sleeping bag liner. Now, a sleeping bag, if you ever have one, they take up a lot of room. So you don't want to necessarily carry a sleeping bag, but you want to have something underneath you and on top of you to kind of protect you from whatever gross stuff could be around. So a sleeping bag liner is going to be your best bet. Now, I'm not going to take this out of the bag because it's huge. I mean, it's the size of a sleeping bag, but it does come in this little pouch. It is by Tough Outfitters sleeping bag liner with a zipper. Now, I do believe they offer, number one, different colors. Number two, I think they offer it without the zipper. But I chose with a zipper because to me, I'd rather have it than not have it. You know, I can choose to use it or not use it. But it is just thin material, kind of like a sheet that you just slide your body into. This is not going to keep you warm. So if you're going to a cold area, you definitely want more than this. This is just basically a sleeping bag style sheet that you can put on your bed. It does fold down fairly compact for it to be a sheet. It comes in this little pouch and has this little handle if you ever need that for anything. But I recommend picking up one of these instead of having to just carry a bunch of sheets with you and deal with that. So pick up one of these. The last item is going to be a power strip. Now, I got this one. I talked about this in my top 5 favorite gadgets video in depth. Not going to go in depth in this video, but you do want to carry some kind of a power strip. Staying in a hostel, most of the time, they have maybe one outlet that you can use. And if you're traveling and you have a phone, a laptop, tablet, you know, camera, a bunch of things you need to charge and you need to use electricity, having only one outlet, you're going to have to choose when you charge, what you charge. So I carry a power strip. That way it has multiple different plugs that you can use. That way you can charge a bunch of different things at the same time. But I recommend picking up something like this to where it has options with regular outlets and then USB as well. That way you're not stuck with only one thing. But I would say definitely pick up a power strip if you're going to stay in a hostel. So that has been my 10 items that you need when you're staying in a hostel. They really don't take up a lot of room in your luggage. and they will save you a world of headache if you carry them with you. And if you've been staying in hostels and there's something that I have left off, feel free to leave a comment below. If you have any questions about the items that I talked about in this video, then leave those below. I will try to get to those as soon as I can. And I look forward to seeing everyone in the next video. Bye!